Alright. Okay, so let's... Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay. It's time to begin. Over here, Gibbs. Hey, guys! Oh my god. There goes the likes. Alright. I forgot if I had a quick save or a regular save. I would have thought that I would have made a regular save for this. Yeah, level 18, totally. Brave Erebaz, thou art returned to us. By my troth, thou growest mightier with each passing day. Just fucking eating my fucking Wheaties, bruh. If it be in the power of any man to deliver us from the Dragon Lord's tyranny, that man is surely thee. Verily, 'tis not without reason that the people do begin to dream of a brighter tomorrow. Earn some points, fuck some shit up. Alright, so we're gonna, at this point, I believe I'm fully equipped to, that's not what I want to look at. Oh, I guess, where's, like, this status? Here we are. So I believe we're fully equipped here. We have Erdrick's sword, we have Erdrick's armor, we have the silver shield. The only thing that we don't have is a level strong enough to defeat the Dragon Lord. So we're going to go over to Charlock and level up until we hit level 20, and then we'll... And then we'll, yeah. Draki appears. And then we'll go kill his ass. Hey Dylan, how's it going? I've been better. I've been worse. But mostly I've been better. Still streaming from my phone because the computer's fucked up, but we're working on fixing it. I mean, I got everything backed up. That was the first big step. Couple of files got corrupted, which sucks because they were videos, but I saved two of them. We'll figure it out. It's possible I may be able to salvage them after fixing disk errors, but I'm just like really nervous about that, so I'm kind of like figuring that it's not going to be. Oh yeah, this is a classic. This game. This is Dragon Quest for Android, but it was originally on NES. And oh, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go this way. And just really this game I played this when I was a kid. I must have been about maybe about 11 or 12 years old. Probably 11 when I first played this game. Dating myself there. And it just opened a whole new world for me of gameplay that I had never known about. Yeah, we'll get there, man. Thanks. We'll get there. We'll get it. I mean, I had a lot of really cool people in my community helping me out with the computer problems, so there's that. So come on, oh, all right, Dark Skeleton. Kiss my fucking ass, you noob cybot looking biatch. Was it hard as a kid? I mean, yeah, I obviously it was. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't actually own the game. My uncle had it, and like I just like played it when I was at his house. So it was like, you know, something that I got to play every once in a while. And I wasn't really, you know, like super good at it, but eventually I, you know, would get my own copies and whatnot and be able to just play it from beginning to end. But I've always been a huge fan of Dragon Quest. Back in the day, we actually called this Dragon Warrior, because that's what it was released as in America. You might notice. I think Twitch even changes my category to Dragon Warrior. I'm going to be talking a lot in the first part of the stream, because we have to just basically grind and fight enemies in this castle until we hit a better level. Yes, it is turn-based, and it wasn't the first RPG that I ever played, because I played a couple of Zelda games, but it was the first turn-based RPG that I ever played, and it really, you know, it opened up a whole new world. I wound up getting into not just Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior, but also Ultima and Final Fantasy and a couple other, you know, of those old NES titles, and it's just a type of game that I've continually come back to. You know, I've always been a fan of all different sorts of games, but RPGs are one that I've always come back to. Oh, we got ourselves a Darkin, and I get a free hit. Time and time again. So yeah, like we're definitely going to beat this on this stream today. But, what was my best turn-based? Oh, best turn-based I ever played? That's tough. A lot of my favorite RPGs are turn-based, and then there's ones that I really love that are not. But like, honestly, like if I was to pick like the one turn-based RPG that I would say is my favorite, it would be a Dragon Quest game. Absolutely would be Dragon Quest game, but whether I choose Dragon Quest V or Dragon Quest VIII is something that would change depending on what day you ask me. I would probably say that 8 is more fun to play, but 5 has the better story. It's, I don't know, kind of a tough. Knights of the Old Republic is not turn-based at all. It's not. This is a turn-based game. Knights of the Old Republic is a real-time game with cooldown mechanics. Ooh, one of these assholes. Oh god, please don't put me to sleep. I don't really want to deal with that shit right now. Although, you know what, if I die, it's no big deal, because the only thing that happens when you die is, well, there's two things that happen. One is that you go back to the starting point, and the other is that you lose half of your money. And since I don't need to buy anything, it would just mean walking back here. It's no big deal. Oh, stop healing yourself, you big bitch. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Oh, man, I shouldn't be doing that. I got a headache. My head is not a fan of that right now. Dargon! I probably should try to go down to the basement level so I can fight even stronger enemies, because there are there's stone golems and blue and red dragons in this place, and they would give me better experience points. Try that. I could always evac my way out of here if I need to. Put the chat in a second. This was the NES originally. It was released for the NES, and then, you know, they did a remake for the Super NES, or the Super Famicom, rather, because it wasn't released in... The remake on the Super NES was not released outside of Japan. And then it was on Game Boy Color. That one was released out in America. And then there was this version, which is the Android version. So visually, the Android version is extremely similar to the Super Nintendo one. Do I go down there? I think so. Oh, not up there, though. Just looking for stronger enemies. If I gotta go down to the very bottom to fight stronger enemies, I will. What do we got? Oh, there we go, a blue dragon. And I didn't even get hit the first round. And he's dead. What was the first game that was turn-based? That's actually a good question. The first game that comes to mind is Black Onyx. Although, I don't know if, like, a Akalabeth or the original Ultima came before that. Well, Akalabeth would have come before Ultima, but... I mean, there was, like I said, there was Black Onyx, there was Akalabeth was a really early one. Oh, not that way. So basically, I don't know for sure the answer to your question, but those are the two games that come to mind immediately. Oh god, I can't see. That's a lot better. All right. Hey, one of these assholes. Let's see if I can kill him without too much of a problem. I am doing a lot of damage, so these guys have more hit points than any other enemy except for the last boss. Very good, very good. I'm not gonna use mid-heal, since I'm healing when I walk around anyway. Alright, so... I believe I gotta go down here? No? Is it here? Or does this lead to the sword? I'm not sure I'm going the right... Oh, no, I think I am going the right way. Yeah, I'm into all sorts of RPGs. Turn-based RPGs are just one kind of RPG, but I'm into all kinds of games too. So yeah, we're almost at the end. All right. This is what we're talking about. Knight Abhorrent. This is a very tough enemy. Oh god, let's see if I can fizzle him. All right, good. Now he can't heal himself. I'm not doing a lot of damage to him either, so... Got him. There we go. Gotta keep an eye on my magic, too. First RPG I ever played was Fallout 4, so you're very new to RPGs, huh? Another one. Night Abhorrent. Oh, right. We gotta use Fizzle. Bloody hell. Ooh. Yeah, we got him. Mid-heal? Alright. First turn-based you played was Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Well, you're new to any kind of RPG if the first one you played is Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is just a couple of years old. Well, there's the last boss. Obviously, I'm not going to take him on now. We want to gain 2 more levels. Stone Golem. Once I'm level 20, I feel like I'd be at a high enough level to kill him. The unfortunate thing is you do have to fight him twice without a break in between, so that can be kind of a little bit on the rough side. Oh my god, I'm so wanting to run into a red dragon and I get every other enemy this major, huh? Final Fantasy VII Remake, I don't know, I mean, maybe. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy VII guy. I think it's a good game. The remake looks interesting. It looks fine, but I don't have like a real strong emotion attached to Final Fantasy VII, and kind of the unfortunate thing is that they're doing it episodically, like they're releasing it as 3 separate games. So it kind of annoys me that basically, like, the first game is probably just going to be, oh, well, here's Crisis Core and maybe, like, the first few minutes of Final Fantasy VII. And if you want to, you know, the next part of the story, you have to buy another game. And I'm just like, I don't know about that. Ooh, that's the wrong thing. Wait. I should heal again. Let me just look at the spell cost here, huh? Yeah, that was cheap. Casting heal twice is cheaper than casting mid-heal. Since I heal as I walk because of the Erdrick's armor. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. This game. This is what got me into turn-based RPGs. I thought I explained that pretty well already. You are looking at the game that got me into turn-based RPGs. You had to use your imagination a little bit with games back in the day, and I thought I always, I should have healed. Well, here we are, Red Dragon. Let's see how I'm gonna do. That wasn't so bad. He tried to fizzle me, and it didn't work. I always thought I had a really healthy imagination, and yeah, look how much experience you get from Red Dragons. That's why I wanted to come down here. 350 a pop. These guys aren't quite as worth it. Oh, I forgot to fizzle him. Hopefully he doesn't try to heal. Nice, dead. Alright. I feel like I should be leveling up, like, really soon, too. Yeah, I mean, it's not just that I enjoyed this game so much, too, but, like, when you play a game and you like it, you're like, okay, what else is there that's, you know, like this? So it's not just so... I mean, I do really love this game, like, a lot. But it's not just that I love the game, it's also that, like, it opened a whole new world for me. Oh, these guys can cast Sizzle? Oh, that critical. Wow, 119 damage. That was pretty epic. And there we are, we just hit level 19. And I learned Sizzle. Okay. I still got enough... Okay. Still got enough magic to fight here a while yet. I do want to hit level 20. It is possible that I can kill the last boss at this level, but I don't want to try. Mortal Kombat Deception was a good game. Yeah, that was a good one. Out of all the 3D based Mortal Kombats, that was probably the best one. Honestly, I just may keep fighting here until I get killed. And then just, you know, I'll be back at the castle then. Ah, another red dragon. Alright. He didn't really scratch me all that much. Just walk around a little more. I get tired of walking in the same area. Come on, Erebus. A stone golem. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of those PlayStation 2 games in like quite a while, but they were good. Like I said, out of those games, like Mortal Kombat 4 was sort of like the awkward transition from 2D to 3D, but like out of the ones that were truly 3D, like Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon, I definitely enjoyed Deception the most. I've been into Mortal Kombat for a really long time. I'll tell you, the first time I ever played Mortal Kombat, I'd played some fighting games. I had already played Street Fighter 2, so I knew what that was all about. And me and a friend of mine went to a pizza place that was a couple of blocks away from where we lived in New York City. And you know, we walked over there, and you always went to pizza places or video stores to look for arcades. You know, that was where you, if you wanted to play an arcade machine, you would go to either a video store or a pizza place. So we go to the pizza place, and they had some interesting machines there over the years, you know. Nice, the Red Dragon. Okay, and they had Mortal Kombat there, the original Mortal Kombat, and it was the first time that I'd ever seen digitized graphics like that. I'd never seen it. Like, I know it wasn't the first game to have digitized graphics, but it was the first time that I'd seen it, and it was pretty impressive at the time. Like, you look at Mortal Kombat 1 now, and you're like, there's nothing impressive. But, you know, it was interesting to see these characters that were not drawn, but, like, were based on actors, and, you know, and obviously the blood was, like, kind of an interesting thing. I remember never being, like, super into it being bloody. Like, I was never like, oh, yeah, show me all the blood and guts and gore. I was just like, it's interesting that they put that in there, because it's something that a lot of games shied away from. But, you know, my friend that was with me, Frank, he knew what Mortal Kombat was. He had already played it, so he was kind of like, oh, look, they have Mortal Kombat. And I was like, oh, I've never heard of that game. We wound up playing it for a while, and I was just like, wow, it's a pretty cool game. And that was the beginning of my love affair with Mortal Kombat. Live from your living room, it's Arobaz. And Arobaz in the game is level 19, so we're close here. So I'm actually in the last room. I'm actually like where the last boss is, and I'm just trying to mostly fight these guys, the Red Dragons. I hit level 19 just a little while ago. We're looking to get to level 20 before we tackle the last boss. Not that I'm going to hit level 20 and then immediately walk over to him and be like, yo, hey, sup? Because I don't have many magic points left. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to keep fighting here until I can't heal myself anymore. And then continue to fight until I die. And then I'll be warped back to the beginning. I'll lose half the money, but I already bought everything there is to buy. There's a couple treasure chests over there, but there's not much point in opening them. Right, Gibbs? Do you guys want to say hi to Gibbs? Might as well use mid-heal here. $19,000. Yeah, we were talking about Mortal Kombat, and that was like his first fighting game, or rather the game that got him into fighting games is Mortal Kombat Deception, which was, you know, it was a really good one. And I was just telling the story of how I first played Mortal Kombat 1 in a pizza place back in Brooklyn. So, do you want to? Let's say hi to Gibbs, guys. Let's do that. I'm turning the camera on. Probably better to use selfie mode because I'm gonna sneak up on the bitch. Hey, Gibbsy, you're a star. Gibbsy, superstar. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Back to the game. Ooh, my chat window moved. I don't know, why don't you play the new Mortal Kombat games? I mean, Deception's great and everything, but the, you know, like 9, 10, and 11 are all, like, you know, really, really fucking good. 11 is probably, like, the best one in the series, I think. Like, they really did a fucking standout job there. Stun Golem. Bitched him. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was never ever took itself seriously. Like, it was always, like, I mean, if you look at the original one, it's like a lot of the characters were inspired by, like, really goofy kung fu movies of the 70s. And that's, like, very much the aesthetic they had in the beginning, and it became more comic booky after that, but it still never lost that goofy kung fu charm that it originally had. Yeah, but you know what's funny is that you're not, like, even a huge fan, AJ. You just got into Mortal Kombat, like, recently, and you can say that you have honestly met Johnny Cage. Like, not a lot of Mortal Kombat fans can be like, yeah, I met Johnny Cage. I met, you know, the real guy, Daniel Pesina. And, but you already have. So there's that. Come on, where's all the red dragons at? Maybe I do need to be at the other side. Like, maybe they congregate more around the Dragon Lord. I don't know. I'm probably talking out my ass, but I don't want to stay in one spot too long. You totally gotta, like, next time you see something like that, you gotta take a picture, man. Yeah, like, just, like, honestly, like, I didn't know much about Pesina other than, like, he played Johnny Cage a bunch of times. And I knew he, you know, he did martial arts tournaments and stuff, like, you know, like, he's a real martial artist. But I didn't know much about him other than the fact that, like, he got fired. Like, after Mortal Kombat 2, he appeared in the Bloodstorm ad, you know, in a costume that looked like Johnny Cage, and endorsed another game, and they fired him. And that's the actual reason that Johnny Cage was not in Mortal Kombat 3 and was killed off. And they didn't bring him back until 4, where they didn't need actors anymore because it was all polygon shit. But I didn't know much about him as a person, other, you know, like, as a person. I just knew that, like, he played Johnny Cage, and then he got fired for doing something that was kind of dumb, you know. I think he also sued Midway at some point. Oh god, if I don't hit him here and kill him, alright, that's cool. But anyway, just, like, based on just the first picture you sent me, and I hate to be this guy that would, like, judge someone just from a picture, but based solely and completely on the first picture, I was like, wow, he just seems cool. Like, he just seems like a cool dude. So I'm glad that I was right about that. I'm just going to keep walking around over here. Well, you know, no, he didn't. No, he got fired. He got fired. A couple of the other ones left. There was a whole thing where basically the controversy was they had the actors and they, play the characters in the arcade games and they paid them. And then later on, oh wow, did I hit level 20 already? That was quick. Holy crapple. Do I have enough for evac and zoom? I have enough for evac but not zoom. That's okay. So what happened was later on they released the games for consoles. The Super Nintendo, Genesis, Sega CD, the handhelds, all that shit. PlayStation, And a couple of the actors, I don't know if Piscina was one of them, but a couple of them said, hey, we only got paid for the arcade version. And we think we should be paid for the home versions as well. And they actually sued Midway. And, the case got just chucked right in the trash. Like, the judge was like, no, that, your contract says, that they can do that. They can use your likeness for the game, and then they can port it to other consoles. And if you wanted to get paid twice, you should have had that in there. I don't know if Piscina was part of that lawsuit or not. But I know for sure that he actually, they fired him because of the Bloodstorm ad. And they were like, dude, what the fuck? You're out there endorsing another competitor, Midway got bankrupt, but they kind of got absorbed into, basically, the people that were in Midway, they basically created a new development studio called NetherRealm Games, which got absorbed into Warner Brothers. So it's all the same people. So I don't see a reason to go all the way back to the castle when I can just heal up here. So guys, I know it's only 8:13, but we're going after the last boss of this bitch. You don't like the way NetherRealm treats their fans? I think they treat their fans wonderfully. I wish they would treat their employees a little better based on what I've heard. But I think they treat their fans spectacularly. I think that they're very good with the fans. I don't know what your beef is with them. I wish they treated their employees as well as they treated their fans. Unfortunately, a lot of the controversy that has come out recently about NetherRealm and the way that they their employees behaved towards each other and the way that a lot of the people were treated during the development of Mortal Kombat 11 is not some shocking scandal. It's pretty much the industry standard. And it's only now that people are really coming out and saying, hey, we should be treated a lot better, Who's Total MK and how did they treat him? I have no idea who that is, dude. Like, as far as I've seen, I've only ever seen Midway treat their fans wonderfully. Oh no, this is terrible. Well, I'll just come and read this. Oh, hey Karen, so he was part of the lawsuit. Okay. Yeah. And I know that a bunch of other actors joined in on that. But they lost. They didn't really have a leg to stand on, to be honest. Oh man, alright. I'm gonna try and get away from this guy. There's not a whole lot of point to fighting enemies now because I'm not trying to level up again. So I basically just want to walk around and heal. He's a Mortal Kombat YouTuber that's been supporting Mortal Kombat since the beginning. Well, you don't know that because the series is a lot older than YouTube, but what did they do to him? Because you're saying that they don't treat their fans right and you're using him as an example. What did they do? Or really, what the question should be, because I kind of got a feeling on this, what did he do? Because it sounds like that he did something wrong, just from based on what you're telling me. There's not much reason to fight enemies, so I'm trying to just get away from this fucker. Alright. Fuck you, Viz Major. We're gonna kill your ass. Yeah, keep casting Sizzle, you fucking asshole. Well, I'm sure Dylan will tell you all about it. Nope, don't go up there. See if I can get through this with one glow spell without having to recast glow. That'd be great. Oh, shit. Right. Don't want to fight you. You're a big shithead. Probably have to fight this guy. He's trying to help out. They always ignore him for some reason. But how is he trying to... How is he trying to help them? What is he trying to do? I don't know, man. It sounds like kind of like a whiny fanboy to me. Like, oh, you know, I'm trying to help you guys. And they're just like, who is this fucking guy? Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'm not going to get through in one glow spell if I keep taking wrong turns. Shit, yeah, I don't even know if it's possible to run from a blue dragon. Let me just... Whoa! Holy critical damage, Batman. Honestly, did not expect to hit level 20 so quickly like that. That was really like, boom, there you are. Whoop, there it is, as we said back in the 90s. And yeah, and honestly, like, it sounds like an obsessed fan who sends, like, creepy stalker letters to a... I guess I gotta cast glow again. Creepy stalker letters to a celebrity and then gets, like, angry at them when they don't reply. And you ever hear that song Stan by Eminem? It's exactly that is what it sounds like. Alright, we're almost through this. Blue Dragon. You're saying Midway were nicer people, but they're the exact same people. They're the exact same... Who buys 48... What? What are you talking about, Dylan? You're not making any sense. So, who would get sent 48 copies of a game? What would even be the point of that? It sounds like you're caught up in some YouTuber's bullshit. And yeah, like, what entitles him to attention from them? Just because he got attention in the past? Because let me tell you, there are a lot of YouTubers out there that support NetherRealm, and they support Mortal Kombat, and they support Injustice. There are a lot of YouTube channels that are solely dedicated to content for Mortal Kombat and Injustice, and oh boy, this is a problem. Let me try to run. Okay, we got away from him. And they can't all get special treatment. Alright. Hopefully I don't get caught up in too many... Ah, fuck. Alright, I gotta fight him. I don't want to get caught up in too many battles. I'm trying to, like, let the armor heal me. Okay, so you're saying Midway sent him 48 copies of the game, which is friggin' ridiculous. I don't know why they would send him so many copies of a game. Maybe to give away on his channel or something. But what entitles him to any kind of attention like that now? Like it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, I actually don't know what my max hit points are. So I'm just gonna... Well, let me see. I think it might be 134. Oh, it's 135, 136. Okay, it's 136. Here we go, guys. Let me make a quick save just in case, but okay, so you're saying that they okay. What does the Alien movies have to do with NetherRealm? You're taking this guy's word for it an awful lot. Alright, here we go. We're going to fight the last boss. So, thou art come before me at last, Arabaz. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. What sayest thou? Wilt thou rule beside me? No, I actually want the good ending. Thou wishest not for half the world. Wilt thou not reconsider? 'Tis an offer few would refuse, while I'm refusing it. Thou wilt brook no such covenant. Thou art resolved to face me no matter the cost. So be it. Come, fool. Get fucked. Okay. I see. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be talking any sense into him. All right, here we go. You have to fight him twice, which kind of sucks. And oh, he already got me with snooze. All right, I didn't last too long. Can I fizzle him? I keep forgetting. Oh no, you can't fizzle him. You just have to get lucky. Stop healing yourself. I've got to heal myself now. Here we go. I was hoping to get through this first part without too much of a problem, but... There we go. Yeah, but you're not getting it, Dylan. You're seeing one side of the story. And you're saying NetherRealm doesn't treat their fans right. This is just like one guy who's like a maniac. Then you bring up something about the Alien movies, which has nothing to do with NetherRealm Studios. So, I don't know, man. You're just not making any sense. Here we go. The Dragon Lord flickers and fades. Only to reveal his terrifying true form. Alright. Oh, he missed me! That's a great start to the battle. Okay, let me heal up. You gotta watch out for that blistering flame shit. It does a ridiculous amount of damage. Oof. Oh, damn it. I just got killed because he outsped me. Oh, well. We'll try again. Yeah, AJ, you're talking to a brick wall. Could we just move on from that? I can't believe I got killed there because he just randomly decided to outspeed me. Oh, well. We'll try again. Sure, I'll save it. Whatever. So you can see the last time I beat it, I was at level 20, so... That really sucked. You gonna eat? What you gonna eat, bitch? Some chicken? Some pizza? Some chicken pizza? The only sucky thing is I'm all the way back here. Kind of part of that was the first battle didn't really go well, so... I wasn't in a good position in the second battle. If I lose again, I could always just get myself to level 21 and then fight him again. But man, I want to beat this motherfucker. I want to move on to Dragon Quest II. Luminaries of the Legendary Line. It's a goosht. That was embarrassing. Let's do it again. This time with less fail. Wow, he got a sneak attack on me and then missed. What a fucking dope. Dylan, I just told you, like, were you not paying attention to anything? I just told you a little while ago the story of when I first played Mortal Kombat in the arcade. And like 10 minutes later, you're like, so, did you first play it in the arcade? Yes. Were you not listening? Am I like talking to nobody here? Jesus, man. Like, seriously? Told the whole story about the pizza place and everything. This Mudger. Did you do that fucking sizzle shit to me? I think it's better if I don't try to run from enemies. I just kill everything I come across. So many of the enemies are so fast, it's hard to actually get away from them. Hey, I get another shot at maybe getting through this with only one glow spell. Do I have any more? Let me see. I have one key left. Okay. So I gotta keep an eye on that. I don't want to run out of keys. Thankfully, it only takes one key to get through here, but... yeah, no. Was the arcade hard for me? Oh, yeah, those old Mortal Kombat games. I played 1 and 2 in the arcade, and also Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 I played in the arcade. They were made to be just, like, quarter munchers, so they were, like, pretty much impossible to beat. Unless you learned exploits. Very hard games. But they were still fun. You know, you get all these cool characters and whatnot. And the real fun was playing against other people, you know. Come in, you put your quarter up on the thing, showing that you get the next fight, you know. Blue Dragon. Mortal Kombat 4 was not super hard, actually. Even though it was in the arcade, oh shit. Even though Mortal Kombat 4 was in the arcade, I never actually played it in the arcade. I only played the home version. And, I don't know, I find that one to be a lot easier to beat. It's a lot less, you know, like, unfair and ridiculous. This way. Shit. I think I need to cast Glow again. It's sucky that it really doesn't last long enough to get you through this. Limited continues? Yeah, only on the home versions had limited continues. The arcade, you just keep putting coins in. But like I said, I didn't play it on there. All the home versions had limited continues now that I think of it. Well, actually, no. 3 did. 3 had limited continues, and then 4 did. 1 and 2 didn't, now that I think of it. But yeah, it was not a tough game, compared to the first 3. I was actually pretty decent at it, too. These fucking enemies, man. Let's see if I can fizzle them. No, I don't think it sucks. I think, like, you know, like I said, if you're gonna... like, Mortal Kombat 4, like, even though there was a version in the arcade... like, they knew going, like, right from the get-go, this was going to be on PlayStation, this was going to be on Nintendo 64, and I think they mostly made it for the home consoles, really. It wasn't in arcades very long before it was released in, for PlayStation and N64, so it was like... you know, they knew it was going to be released on those systems, and I absolutely have to heal myself. And it's kind of silly if you just like have as many continues as you want for a game like that, because it loses all its challenge. It's not that many battles, you know. So if you can't fight like 8 random guys, Goro and then Shinnok, without continuing more than 5 times, you really need to get better. You need to practice. There are some games where unlimited continues work, and there are games where it really doesn't work. Now, I know that by today's standards, you wouldn't do that. You would just have unlimited continues. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to him. I'm not at full health. Fuck. 3 was good. Well, 2 was probably the hardest one. It was my main in the... I'll tell you my main in all the Mortal Kombats, actually. Let's see. So in the first... Mortal Kombat 1, it was definitely Sub-Zero. That was my guy. In Mortal Kombat 2, I played a lot of Reptile and... Reptile and Jax I was good with. In Mortal Kombat 3, keeping in mind that we're talking about just regular Mortal Kombat 3, not Ultimate, I mostly played as Sector. He was my main guy. It's just not going well. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I did kind of go over to Scorpion. Mortal Kombat 4, I was good with Reiko and Quan Chi. Those were my 2 guys in that one. Oh my god, he's giving me much more of a hard time than I remember. Yeah, Reiko and Quan Chi. In Deadly Alliance, I did play Frost a lot in that. In Deception, it was Sub-Zero again. In Armageddon, I didn't play Armageddon as much. I probably haven't even played as all the characters. Oh, wow, I got a critical there. I probably didn't really get to play everybody, so I really couldn't answer that one. In MK vs. DC Universe, just talking about just the Mortal Kombat characters, who did I play in that? Well, I think it was a lot of Liu Kang, actually. Oh, that's not the heal I wanted, but alright, whatever. Like, honestly, alright, we won. I played Green Lantern a lot, so. And then in Mortal Kombat 9, it was Noob Saibot and Ermac. In Mortal Kombat X, it was, my first main was Kung Jin. And then, later on, I learned a little bit more of Cassie. And... who else? Boraicho, definitely. I played Boraicho. And Alien. And right now in Mortal Kombat 11, like it's Scorpion. Like I'm just like really loving Scorpion. Erebas wrests the Spear of Light from the Dragon Lord's death grip. As he holds the sphere aloft, a blinding light radiates from deep within its core. But yeah, Scorpion's definitely my main in 11. Also enjoying Kung Lao and Jackie and Jade. The great evil has been banished, and the world knows peace once more. And we beat the game. I actually haven't played Shaolin Monks. I never could find a copy of it. I have a copy on my computer, which is backed up now, but one day I'll stream it or something. The only other time that I ever found a copy of Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks in the store, it was like literally bundled with oh yeah, wait, I can just cast Zoom. It was bundled with Deception, and I was like, I already have Deception like twice because I had it for both PlayStation and GameCube, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy like another copy. It's just like ridiculous. There we go. Watch the ending. Mighty Erebas, all is as the prophecies foretold. Lo, the words of the ancients do ring clear and true down through the ages. The promised hero in whose veins floweth the blood of mighty Erdrick is none other than thee. If there be a better man to rule this land, I know him not. What sayest thou? Wilt thou take the throne in my stead? Wilt thou watch o'er this fair realm till thy dying day? But alas, it was not to be. My thanks, Majesty, but were I ever to rule, it must needs be o'er a realm of mine own founding. So be it. 'Tis not for me to persuade thee. Go forth then, Arabas, with my blessing. Seek out thy land, and may the Almighty watch over thee. Wait, I prithee. She wants the D so badly. Take me with thee, my dearest heart. Pray, forsake me not. Wilt thou take me for thy companion? No. Thou wilt not? Perhaps thou didst not hear me correctly, beloved. You have to say yes. But thou must. Thou wilt? Oh, joy! Then let us away, my love. 'Twould seem a new journey awaiteth thee, Arabas. May it be a happy one. Dragon Quest staff. Ba-bum. Yuji Horii, creator of Dragon Quest, still working on the games to this day. Akira Toriyama, designer, also still working on the games to this day. Amazing. Koichi Sugiyama, still doing music for Dragon Quest games. Those are the only 3 guys that worked on this game. I mean, I'm sure the Android version had a lot of other developers, as you see from Matrix Software and whatnot. But those were the original 3 developers of the original game on Famicom. They did it in a basement, and they just created this game, and they brought it to Enix, and Enix published it, and they just made history. I'll look at chat now. I didn't want to look at it during the ending. I think we're all kind of hoping for a sequel to Shaolin Monks. I don't know if it'll happen, but... it wasn't that version may have been a Walmart exclusive. I know that there was a collection pack with just Deception and Shaolin Monks. It didn't have Armageddon in it. Hey, oh, thanks, Dylan. So I'm going to take like a really brief break to go pee after the credits are done. And then we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna start Dragon Quest 2 because I have Dragon Quest 2 and Dragon Quest 3 on my phone, and while I have to do mobile streams, might as well do these Dragon Quest games. Hey Clark, how's it going, man? My computer's not like fixed yet, so I'm streaming from my phone right now. You might have heard a little bit of that as you came in. So I just beat the original Dragon Quest, the Android version. Gonna like let the credits roll. And then I'm going to take a very quick break, like real quick, just to pee real quick. And then we're going to start Dragon Quest 2. We're going to go right into it, man. Okay, Dylan, you have a good night. Yeah, I've been better, Dylan. Clark, I worried about my computer. Enjoy Dragon Quest 2. I will. Dragon Quest 2 is even better. All right, guys. I'm going to, real quick, I'm going to go pee. I'm going to leave you with Gibbs. Oh, hey, Clark, you want to see my dog? Come here, buddy. Oh, come here. Oh, no. Sit or something, dude. Don't. Say hi. Oh, you're a good boy. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to pee, and we're going to start Dragon Quest 2. All right, I'll be right back, Gibbs. Okay, I'm back. I tried to change the category to Dragon Quest 2, but I don't know, it seems to be behaving badly. But let's go ahead and get into it. Well, let me close the app for Dragon Quest 1, actually. And here we are, Dragon Quest 2. Yuji Horii. Akira Toriyama. Koichi Sugiyama.